All right, we're good. Hey, how's it going? Oh my gosh, that soda did not sit well with me today. So, yeah, first soda in a couple of months. Big whoop. I'm gonna show you what I got too. It's actually not that bad. These little sprites here. Uh, It was a gift from our performance yesterday, but I'll get to that in a few minutes. We are gonna get started. Got the agenda right here. Boom, bada bing. We're gonna set that up right there. So you will see me like looking down from time to time, but I should also turn the sound off just in case it decides it wants to get vibration happy. Sometimes people like to text or call while I'm recording my podcast. Oh, there we go. All right, I hope everybody's had a great week. I should probably. There we go. A little better. Okay, that's just like I got distracted. I saw something fly. I was like, "What is that? What is that? What is it?" All right, enough. I'm so tired. So, I know I said I was gonna release the song either over the weekend or I should probably. Boom. There we go. It's better. Now you can see my lips. They look a little pink. It looks weird. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so I'm having problems with my mix. Okay, I finally got the mix, just where I wanted, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I followed all of the steps that YouTube gave me, and from what I'm hearing on YouTube, the research that I've done, there's no right or wrong way to do a mix. I mean, you basically chop and add different frequencies, different effects, and then you edit the effect, cut out the bad sounding sounds. Bad sounding sounds. That's real professional. Okay, and you do that until you get a quality mix, right? And that's exactly what I've been doing. I it sounds great coming through the monitors. It sounds decent coming through the headphones, but once I got in the car, it was a whole different story. Oh, I played through multiple speakers and stereos, and like through professional music equipment, and it's the same across the board. Like it's lacking that warmth, that bottom end. So what I'm gonna have to do is go in, use my CLA compressor effect, or no, was it not the solid state? No, I want to say it's the CLA. I gotta use one of them CLAs, and then I gotta adjust the bass accordingly, because that's the only way I know how to do it. If not, I'll just look at a YouTube video, and then the song will be out, just like that. I've also thought about like singing the chorus in a higher octave to give it more flavor, because right now it's like in the it's in a lower register. I sung it in a lower register, so it sounds a little. It's okay. It's doable, but there's a few areas where it's just like this kind of sounds bland. This needs more flavor, more spice to it. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna make a mockery of myself for a couple hours until I get that higher octave pretty good. And then I'll just edit that and make it sound decent and mash it together, mash it up. And it's gonna be released. Cause I don't know what else I can do to it after that. Unless I want to like re-record everything and go from there. But that's a lot of work, because then once I do that, then I gotta remix everything. Didn't realize, getting a quality mix was gonna take time. I was like, nah, I'm gonna be able to knock this out in a weekend. It ain't happening like that, G. One day I will get to that point, but for now, focus on the mission. Had a show in Wadesboro, North Carolina, at the in downtown. It was not the Cupid Shuffle, Shamrock Shuffle 5K. What were they celebrating? Don't ask me, because I don't know. But I do know we had to play. We had to perform. There was different little tables and chairs. I think they had games set up and everything as well. They had drinks, alcoholic, non-alcoholic drinks. It was just an overall good time. good time. I personally think this is one of my better shows with the band. From a personal evaluation level. Yes, there were a couple of times where I was playing the song in the wrong key, but after being corrected, it was like, oh, okay, my bad. Play with it on the song, and then I came back in and did my thing. I think we did good as a group overall. We did. I think we meshed pretty well. There were a couple of like issues with the bottom end, with the stereo, with not with the stereo, with the PA system. I'm not sure what was going on or what had happened, but it would have been nice to have that nice kick when they press on the bass drum. Not press on the bass drum. They hit the bass drum with their foot, the foot pedal against the drum, and boom, you know. But beside the point. I'm really not feeling it. My head's all discombobulated, and I'm off the rocker today. Just a smidge. So after this, I gotta cook, which I will get to in a minute after I explain what I did to my hand. But my show in Wadesboro went pretty good. Shout out to everybody that came out and supported the group, Algae and friends. Be sure to give us a like, comment, share, subscribe. They don't have a YouTube channel yet that I know of. But check us out on Facebook, Algae and friends. Really good R&B, soul, jazz. If you want the flavor, you want the party, look Algae and friends. Oh man, it looked like it was gonna rain for most of the day, because when I left that yesterday morning, it was starting to come down a little bit. I'm like, man, they're gonna cancel this gig. I'm gonna get about halfway there. I'm gonna get the call. Hey, they're not. So due to the rain, they call me now. You know, we're not gonna get to do it. So me being me, I was like, please, just don't let it rain. Don't let it rain. Don't let it rain. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but like the gas price is a little hot for them to be canceling gigs. So I'm grateful that it didn't get rained out, because I'm sure PA man would have been upset if it started like raining like cats and dogs during our show. Like, oh gosh, we would have been soaked and sick, and the equipment would have been ruined. Oh man, hope he's got insurance on that stuff. I know I got insurance on my stuff. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to be DJing Cinco de Mayo. Supposed to be DJing on Cinco de Mayo, yes. Whatever weekend that falls on, coming up. I'm pretty excited about that. I get to get a little experience in before I DJ the banquet coming up in May 14th for my great grandmother. I'm excited about that too. I do got to get a set list together for that. I should probably update my entire set list, actually. I need to get in contact with my man Jerry, because I heard he's got that fire set list. Tell me, hook me up. Just got to reach out to him and get that information. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know. Also, I got to make a clean set list for the 14th. Just, for the elderly. Just want to be cordial, and I'm not going to say proper, but just... Okay, I just want to make sure that was still recording, because sometimes that thing will stop. Like, if the screen goes black, it'll stop recording. Or, yeah, I think it'll stop recording, and then, like, wherever I left off, I gotta, like, re-record that, and that would be a nuisance to you guys. So I'm gonna turn around real quick, and I'm gonna jiggle this mouse here just to keep the screen on. There we go. I'm also gonna have some Sprite. Okay, by some, I mean a lot. Was I just finished chugging that. Whew. I did think about getting like a side job working in a studio so that I'm constantly working on music and making money, of course. I'm not looking to make a whole lot. I just want to be, do it for the experience and the education. Have a little fun. Because owning a owning a recording studio I could turn this into like a side business, really. Once I learn what I'm doing, learn the ropes. I mean, I know what I'm doing for me as as an artist, as a musician. I'm still learning how to record my sax, record my vocals, and mix. I mean, there's different ways you can record, and like different plugins you can use, effects you can add. There's different. There's. I'm trying to find the right words to say without confusing anybody. Because I was talking to my aunt about it the other day, and I'm not gonna say I went off. I was just talking, and she said, "That's a lot of big words." But I trust that you're, having fun, you're doing your thing, and I was like, "Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm making it sound good." Yeah. But yeah, man, I just want to be able to, like, you guys can't see this, but I see it, and it's kind of like relaxing, or not. A sense of relief, like pressure being lifted off me. Like it's like you finally put your energy and effort into something that you wanted to do, and oh, one of the screens went black. Okay, yeah. So it's like I finally put my time and energy in something that I really, really wanted to do, and the fact that I did it and I have it, it's like, oh, well, yeah. I guess it's time to get to work now. I mean, learn the other part of it, because I've been learning as I go. I'm not gonna say I've been faking the funk, but it kind of feels like I have. Why does that look like that? We're losing daylight. We're losing daylight. Let's switch that around. Give you guys a little bicep action. All right. I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. I feel like I'm gonna start rambling. Excuse me. So I sliced my hand open on some tile, and it's made it difficult to grasp things. I might have pinched a nerve in my right elbow. It's been hurting for a couple of months now, making it difficult to get a good workout in. Like I can work out, I can work on everything, but like I can't lift heavy like I want to, because I was told I need to lift heavy and eat a lot if I want to get bigger, and the lifting heavy part is not happening right now. It's just not happening, folks. And it might be like due to overworking it when I was hitting it hard in the gym, because it's like once I'm there, what was that? Something just vibrated. I'm not sure what those, or was it Zion? Was that you, buddy? He's gonna be like, Anyway, like working out plays a big role in my life. So when I don't get to go to the gym, I feel sluggish, bloated, and a bit off my rocker. Like mentally, I just feel off completely all around. So I would say going to the gym is like definitely improved my lifestyle for the better. Like I ran a 6 minute mile this past weekend. Oh my gosh, this is why I don't drink soda, because I get indigestion and all sorts of craziness, and dry mouth too. Ugh, that's not fun. I ran a 6 minute mile this past weekend. I'm back at my high school speed, because that was like my high school time. It's like 6 minutes and some change. It was me and another guy. We were like the top two in our class for that. They wanted us to come to track, but I was like, no, I don't think I'm cut out for that. I just wanted to get it over and done with. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Heck, to be honest, I probably should have took an energy drink and get it done a lot faster. Because the motivation was the faster you get it. Well, what we were told was the faster you get your mile done, the more free time you get to just like hang out and stuff during the period. So like gym was like 45 minutes long. We finished that mile. Well, you get what is it? 5 minutes to dress. 5 minutes to dress down. A couple minutes of stretching. That's 7 minutes right there. And then we line up. We'll go down to the track, line up, blah, 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 and then we run our mile. So that's 7 plus 6. That's how long it took me to run my mile. So it's 13. Yeah. All right. So take 13, subtract it from 45. That's how much free time we had. And we basically I think we just played on our phone. You know, teacher didn't really care. I mean, I'm rambling. All right. My bad. All right. Just gotta work on these games. You know, like I want to get like Vin Diesel size in that movie, Riddick, Pitch Black. Like, I think about right there. Like that's what I'll try to maintain, like that size. Why do I want to be that big? I've been small all my life. You know, I've always been like. I mean, look at me. I'm not saying I'm small now, but like, I got a little bit going. Not much, but I'm working on it. It just depends on this elbow and this little hand here. Yeah, it looks tiny, right? Like super tiny, but it was a lot bigger and the cut was super deep. Like I was picking up the wall. I picked it up, I got it over my head. Then I brought it down to about chest level, and then I sat her into the truck. And as I was sitting in the bed of the truck, the tile on the end caught my hand and it just ripped the skin right off. Like it was nasty. Like it was blood everywhere. Pretty graphic. Just switched to Horizon. What is Horizon? Isn't even a. I'm over here making up words. That's how tired I am. I just switched to Horizon and got that free Pixel 6. Plus Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN for the same price that I'm paying at AT&T. And I'm not in a contract either. Like I really wanted to do the iPhone deal, but that would have been $5 a month, which isn't much, but it locks you into a 3-year contract. And that's not what I want. I don't like contracts. Because like by the time your contract is over, either A, you've paid the phone off and the phone does not work whatsoever. It's dinged up, it's rough looking, it won't update anymore. And with iPhones, I just found out that the latest model that they sell at the store is the 11, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that particular store. And pretty soon they're gonna stop like updating that one. They offered me that one. I'm like, no, I'm good, because I'm gonna be back in here within a couple of months or whenever they decide to stop updating these little things, and I'll be looking for another phone, which is gonna get compounded onto the price of this one, and then I'll be stuck in an endless cycle of contracts with you guys, and that's how you get caught up. Me, I like to buy a phone and just pay for the service. I'm not going to be paying you guys extra money for anything, really. You know, like why? Why do I have to make payments on a phone? I mean, they have gotten out of hand. Like phones used to be less than $100. Now they are close to the payment of they're close to the same price as a mortgage. Yeah. Sorry, Charlie. They also said I pre-qualified for in-store credit up to $100. And I was thinking to myself, do I really need that? Do I really go here? No, not really. So I turned that down. But I got a free Google Pixel. It's the latest one. Um, I also got a couple of perks. I mean, I've already got the Hulu, Disney Plus through other people, but and the SB. But where was I going with that? The mind was like, I had it here, right? And then it was just like, just gone. The thought, the whole thing, it's just gone. Just like this whole podcasting thing, I had everything on lock, and for some reason, I turned on the camera, turned on the microphone equipment, and choo choo choo. That's exactly what my brain did. It just shut down. Got to keep moving that thing. I can't trust it. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks not being motivated to cook, especially when my hand is healing. Like, I can't just hop behind the grill and cook a gourmet meal. Like, there's so much work that requires both hands, such as lifting the charcoal, spreading your marinade on there, flipping your chicken over, picking up the crates inside the grill, cleaning it out and everything. It's it's a bummer. But I'm gonna attempt to do it today, hopefully, with this sun, because once the sun goes down, that temperature drops tremendously. Mm. I'm gonna start practicing my saxophone every day, even if it kills me. This musical path, like, I feel is my destiny. Like, I feel when God's ready to use me, I have to be able to step up to the plate with no mistakes in my game. Especially when all I have to do is practice and continue to grow, educate myself in this season of patience. That's a mouthful right there. I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I'm serious, man. I'm serious. With that being said, too, like, I believe I'm done with the pursuit of women. No, I'm not deciding to play for the other team. I'm just saying, at this point in my life, I need to hold myself accountable for my future, for my actions. If you know me personally, I've always been in relationships, like talking to multiple women, or why did the thoughts keep leaving? It's a lot to deal with, like, such as tons of time wasted, energy wasted, money, and to some I may sound like a record player, but this time I'm serious. Like, being on stage, well, we were actually in the street Saturday, but just playing that saxophone and being able to get into the groove of things, interacting with the crowd, that whole experience, man, it's kind of like a high, and I crave that a lot. The crash isn't so bad, but it definitely puts me in a good mood. I really enjoy performing. I really enjoy getting on here doing this podcast. I really enjoy making songs, even if they aren't orthodox. I think I'm starting to figure out what it is in life that I want to do. And this music thing, like, I've tried other things, right? Like, I've tried doing the machinist route. It didn't work out. I tried doing the delivery stuff and doing the music on the side, trying to make that a thing, and working multiple odd jobs. I did that. I didn't like that because of everything else I had to do to keep maintaining that. But doing the being a helper for a construction company, it's kind of like I'm making a difference by, well, I'm helping somebody else by, building them another shower, or fixing their patio or their deck or steps or stuff like that, right? Painting, that stuff's kind of relaxing, and I'm also learning how to do it. So when it's time for me to, like, work on my stuff, I won't have to hire somebody to come out here and do all this for me, because that stuff gets expensive, real expensive. But it also gives me time to work on my music. Yes, I have been very lazy. I will say I've been very lazy, but I've been working on it. I've been working on a lot, trying to get back into the groove of things. Because when I was working at my previous job at Cheney Brothers, I didn't have the motivation to do anything. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I was just exhausted, like beyond the point of doing anything. And after I got sick from working there, it was just like, this is not for me. That was a big eye opener. No, negative Ghost Rider. Oh. Had to touch the thing again, make sure it was good. I'm trying to tell you, it'll stop recording, and then I'm gonna have to come back on here. We'll have to turn around, figure out where it stopped. Then I have to come back over here, repeat myself, and that does not sound like a fun time for anybody. I can't think of anything else that's going on right now. Nope, that's it. That's it for today, y'all. You guys have a wonderful and blessed week. Thank you guys again for tuning in to the ADHD to Life podcast. I was like, what is this podcast called? Oh well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great, blessed week. Many blessings y'all's way. As Eminem once said, don't do drugs.